What's up, everyone? Phantom Freak Entertainment here. Today, we're talking about the worst movies that I saw in 2025. Again, these are my opinions, so if you like these movies, that's cool. No shame. They just didn't work for me. So let's get into it. Number 5 is going to be a horror movie that came out this year. We didn't really have a whole lot, but it was a horror movie that was a sequel to a movie that came out last year. Any guesses? Any guesses? Let's reveal the movie. Yes, The Strangers Chapter 2. Man, I don't know why they decided to split this story into 3 parts. Yeah, part 2 gave us a little bit of a backstory, but honestly, it just wasn't good. It felt unnecessary, dragged way too much, and didn't really justify being its own movie. To me, honestly, they could have probably done all 3 parts in one movie, just made it a little bit longer, and yeah, everybody would have been okay with it because the hype has died down that you're waiting years to release each one. Coming in at number 4, this one hurts because I was actually excited for this movie this year. It's another sequel to a movie that came out a few years ago. It's classified as a horror movie. It's also based on a video game. Any guesses? Any?
There's no way that'll work.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I wanted to love this movie because they had Matthew Lillard in some of it, Skeet Ulrich in some of it. I love the fact that both those was in a movie together again, but the movie itself just didn't sell me. The story wasn't strong, and that no point cliffhanger really killed it for me. It definitely could have been way better, and I'm so sad that it wasn't better. But like I said, you guys may have enjoyed it. Coming in at number 3 is also another sequel to a movie that I don't think needed a sequel, and definitely did not need a sequel at all.
Oh, girls, that doesn't work. Ow! Ow!
I think I just peed a little.
Freakier Friday. What a snooze fest. Like, it was just boring. This sequel was so boring. It shouldn't even been released at the movies. They should have just been a Disney Plus exclusive. I fought so hard to stay awake during this movie, and I honestly don't know how I made it through without falling asleep. It just didn't have the energy or charm as the original, and it was pointless. It should not have been made. All right, number 2 is a Marvel movie. You guys probably know because I think there's only one Marvel, or no, there's a couple Marvel movies that came out this year. But this one came out at the beginning of the year, and yeah.
What time is it, Ben?
No.
What time is it, Ben?
No, Johnny.
Say it!
I don't wanna!
Say it!
That trailer did not even do justice to the movie. It was also a giant snooze fest. This movie was so bad, like I'm not even sure how I made it through without falling asleep on this one either. There was barely any action, and Reed Richards' powers felt completely pointless in this movie. It was a huge disappointment. Yes, I understand it sets up for Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday, and all that stuff. But man, they could have done something with this movie, something better. Oh. And that brings us to my number 1 worst movie of 2025. Another superhero movie made by one of the famous creators. Was it DC? Was it Marvel? Here we go. Let's find out.
What if this is a trap?
You don't even know what this is.
Since when were they red?
Captain America: Brave New World. I'm barely even going to talk about this movie. The movie was just that bad. Nothing worked for me in this movie, and it was a massive letdown. I really hope Marvel redeems themselves next year because this one was rough to watch. And obviously, it's pointless because if you guys saw the first trailer for Avengers Doomsday, Steve Rogers is back. So obviously, he's going to be coming back as Captain America. More than likely, could shock us and could not be. So yeah, this movie is just pointless, really, if they bring him back as Captain America. But yeah. All right, guys, that's my list. Thank you for watching. And this is my final video of 2025. I'll see you guys in 2026. Let me know what you guys thought of these movies and what you guys think was some of your worst movies this year. Much love, everyone. Peace out.